The once strong relationship between Pakistan and China is beginning to show signs of strain. The latest bone of contention is China's political secretary to Pakistan, Wang Shenji's comments to the media, where he has accused Pakistan of only engaging in false rhetoric when it comes to CPEC projects. Hello and welcome to The Print. This is Debdutta, and in this episode of Go to Pakistan, we discuss more about the freezing Pakistan-China relations. Shengji's comment comes days after Pakistan Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi met with members of an anti-Chinese Communist Party lobby in Washington. Now, both incidents have put diplomats on edge. They unfolded just days after Pakistan launched operations at its newly built Chinese-funded airport in Gwadar, Balochistan. The Chinese embassy in Pakistan was quick to stem the fallout of Shengji's comments and issued a statement on Monday claiming that the Guardian article is completely untrue. The statement said that the rhetoric and wording imposed is obviously not credible and lacks the basic understanding of China's position, and that China has always supported the construction of Gwadar port and the development of Balochistan. It also said that over the past year, with joint efforts of the two countries, a series of positive progress has been made. But political analysts in Pakistan have acknowledged a measure of truth in Shengji's comments. Uzair Yunus, principal at Asia Group, told ThePrint that there were two key reasons for strained China-Pakistan relations. One was the growing insecurity of Chinese personnel in the country, and second are the dues that are payable to Chinese investors in the power sector. Now, as per the Guardian article, Shengji commented on the series of attacks on Chinese workers in Balochistan over the last 2 years. He said, and I quote, "If the security is not improved, who would come and work in this environment? There is hatred against the Chinese in Gwadar and Balochistan, and some evil forces are against the CPEC. They want to sabotage it." According to Yunus, the Chinese have been pushing their own security firms in order to operate safely in Pakistan. Shengji is also quoted questioning the future of the $62 billion China-Pakistan Economic Corridor or CPEC, which the new airport is part of. In the Guardian article, he accused Pakistan of promoting unrealistic expectations surrounding the project, which has placed significant strain on China's investment in Pakistan. He is also quoted criticizing Pakistan for inflating expectations surrounding the CPEC, leading local residents to believe in an unrealistic economic transformation. He said that we don't work in rhetoric like Pakistan, we just focus on development. If this kind of security situation persists, it will hamper development. Now, while the Chinese embassy in Pakistan says that he has been misquoted, political analysts and media in Pakistan said that the statement was a face-saving attempt. Journalist Kia Baloch wrote on Twitter that Chinese diplomats have been openly expressing their displeasure over the Pakistan government's failure to protect its citizens, and everyone who interacts with the Chinese these days knows that this rebuttal is merely an attempt at face saving. The Shehbaz Sharif-led coalition government has hailed Gwadar's $230 million airport as a milestone in bilateral cooperation. However, Chinese officials were noticeably absent at the inauguration event, citing security concerns. Gwadar city itself was placed under a tight security lockdown, according to what the locals had told Print at that time. Now, while Pakistan Prime Minister Sharif labels the Gwadar airport as a shining example of Pakistan-China's friendship and a game changer, Chinese media Global Times had earlier called it a donation. Despite the Pakistan government's optimism, CPEC's future is now uncertain. The region's security situation, particularly in Balochistan, has led to escalating tensions. Organizations like the Balochistan Liberation Army have targeted CPEC projects, which has often resulted in the death of Chinese nationals. And this has led China to scale back some of its projects and also withdraw many of its workers due to safety concerns. China taking over the Gwadar deepwater port is yet another bone of contention. Abdullah Abbas, who is the executive director of the Human Rights Commission in Balochistan, told ThePrint that such large-scale ventures have often turned exploitative. Previous projects have led to destruction and militarization of the area, limiting the movement of local residents and intensifying surveillance across the city. He also accused both governments of ignoring the needs of residents. He said, and I quote, "The local economy, particularly the fishing industry, has also been hit hard. Fishermen face restrictions on accessing the sea, while illegal trawlers deplete marine resources, leaving the ecosystem in ruins. Meanwhile, opposition parties are blaming the Shehbaz Sharif government for the tense relationship with China. PTI leader Mia Aslam Sukhera called it a damning verdict against Pakistan's incumbent government by China's political secretary to Pakistan. In a tweet on X, he wrote that Pakistan is losing regional and global political relevance thanks to this Form 47 installed government. However, according to Yunus, the whole issue comes down to the gap between expectations and reality. He said that the real issue with the Gwadar airport is that its development was thought of in isolation to the broader political economy of Gwadar and its adjoining areas. How these events affect the Pakistan-China relation remains to be seen, but for now, both are focused on clearing the diplomatic standoff. This is Debdutta for ThePrint. Keep watching for more such videos.